Hello friends, how are you? In this video we'll discuss about set data structure in Python. Okay, so what is set? So to store, when to use set data structure? To store group of unique values. In that time we have to use set. Order of the element is immaterial. Indexing and slicing is not applicable. It is mutable, means we can change it, we can add, we can delete. All the elements should be distinct. Okay, and heterogeneous elements are allowed. Operation like union, intersection, difference can be applied. Suppose we have a set, okay, set 1. Here 1, 2, 3, if you write like this way, so it will not allow, it will not print the second 2. Okay, and the order is immaterial. Suppose we have defined like this way, and if you print it, the output may be like this. Okay, indexing and slicing is not applicable. That means what? Indexing like that is not okay, means it is not applicable to the set. Okay, so indexing is not there, definitely you cannot apply slicing. Okay, so slicing means what? Like this way, set 1, 2, 4. It is not permissible in this set. It is mutable, means what? We can change, you can add element, you can delete element. Okay, but elements should be distinct, and heterogeneous element can be added. Means what? Here suppose we want to add, say, A, capital A. It's okay. In output we'll get output A. So we'll see one by one different set operations and how to define set, how to form set. So syntax is what? Set name is equal to, within curly braces we have to define the elements, we have to state the elements. We want to print it, so you can see here my set is the name of the set is equal to curly braces 135, and here we display the same set and the output is what? 135. Are you getting my point? Now question is, what if we add one more 3? If you execute it, we can get single 1. So here all the elements are distinct. What if we add one more 3 and 5 more? How many 5s are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 5s are there. If you execute, you can say single 5. Achha, can you add -5? Yeah, it is okay. -5 is there. Can you add -10? Yeah, that we can add. Can you add 3.55? Yeah, it accommodates the integer as well as the floating point. Achha, can you add character E? Yes, it accommodates. Can we add say double quote, say great? Okay, now it accommodates the great also. So in this way we can define. So we have seen here, here we store unique values. You can say it's the unique values are there, no distinct values are there. Order is immaterial. You can see here we define 3.55 here, but the display is there. Great is inside with all this. Okay, indexing and slicing is not applicable. We cannot apply like this way. So all elements, heterogeneous elements are allowed. So this, so string, negative, floating point, characters, all are there. Achha, can we apply indexing like this way? Suppose here 3. Can you get the output? No, we cannot get out. Okay, so set object is not subscriptable. That means what? Indexing is not allowed. Similarly 6, it is also the same, it will not give output. So we can print like this way and make it comment, and here better to remove this particular part. So I will upload all the programs in GitHub. You just download from the GitHub and you can check yourself. Achha, Another way of we just define set. In this case, we just use the curly braces. Now here we mention the set and then any sequence. Means what? We can define the list, we can define set, we can define anything. So the list is equal to 1 1 3 5 2 4 6. It's a list, and here we pass that particular list. Here we are passing this particular list, and here we print the set. The output is what? 1 1 2 3 4 5 6. Similarly, set range. Range 5 means what? Range 5 means what? 0 1 2 3 4. That's how the output is what? 0 1 0 1 2 3 4. Are you getting? Now another set is my set. Here computer, civil, mechanical, electronics, biotechnology is there, and we can print the set. So you can see the output. Here we can define the set like double quote as well as single quote, but output is always single quote. You can check civil, output is single quote. So in while defining the set, we may use both double quote as well as single quote, but output always should be is in single quote. So length is how many elements are there. Here 1 2 3 4 5 elements are there. That's why the output is 5. Are you getting my point? So in this way we can say how many elements are there. We can identify how many elements are. Suppose we want to delete last three. Here the output is what? Should be 2, because only 2 elements are there. In that case, we may use this one. Okay. Next, it's another way of defining the set. You just see my set. Okay, set name, set within bracket some values. So say 5 elements are there: Bandis, bandits, panchayat, quota factory, and man. So here we can display the content. The output is this one. Okay, and not only the similar type, we can add different types of data type. For example, say 5, it's a floating point. 3 idiots is a string. 10, 20, 30, it's a tuple. So we can define the set. The output is this one. This is the output. So set accommodates different types of data types. So these are the ways through which we can define the sets. We may use curly braces, we may use set, and so on. Next, accessing set using the loops. How can you use loops here? Suppose we use one set is there. Here the content of the set is Lagan, Jaane Bhi Diwaro, and Sole. And we can iterate it like this: for E in my set. So it will iterate the elements one by one. So the output is what? Lagan, Sole, and Jaane Bhi Diwaro. Remember one thing: the sequence immaterial. The sequence is immaterial. That's why first time is Lagan, second time is not Jaane Bhi Diwaro, second time is Sole, and third element is what? Jaane Bhi Diwaro. Are you getting my point? So that's why in set the sequence is immaterial. Now we'll see different basic operations. Means if you want to add an element into the set, if you want to add more than one, we want to update the set, means set of elements. Okay, we want to copy a set, we want to delete an element, we want to remove a particular element, we want to discard. Both are same thing. We'll see the difference. And clear, we want to flesh out the content of the set. In that case, we have to use clear. Now first of all is the add function to add element into the set. So you can see here, first of all, what you can do, you just use this one. Now here we define a set. So my set is equal to set. It's an empty set. We can add an element. Here it is avatar. Inside the empty set, it is called my set, and we can print that particular set. Okay, so we can see the output. It is an avatar. Are you getting my point? So here we define an empty set. Here we add an element, and we display that element here. The output is what? This one, avatar. Okay, we can add one more. We can add one more element. Suppose we want to add 2 more elements. So we can add it, and if you display it, we can get the output. Inception, the Godfather, and avatar. Question is, can we add more than one elements at a time? Say no time to die and Coco. Now try it. Now here we receive an error that is called type error. Add takes exactly one element. So actually add function, it takes only the one element, but here we are providing two. Two is given. So definitely an exception will occur. It's called type error. So definitely we cannot add more than one elements at a time. We can execute it, we can get the error. Next, update the function. Update means what? Suppose we have a two set. Set 1 contains 10, 20, 30. Set 2, but it's not a set, it's a list. It's a list. So here the content is the matrix, savings, private real, and life is beautiful. And here we update both set 1 and set 2. We merge both set 1 and set 2. Okay, and that means we merge set 1 and set 2. So first time you just do one thing, you just do this one. So set 1 dot update set 2 means we merge set 1 and set 2. If you execute it, you can see it merged 10, 20, 30 with the matrix, savings, private real, and life is beautiful. We can add more than one data structure at a time. Set 2 means what? This one. And range 5. Range 5 means what? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So in this case, here say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 is not there. But once we execute this one, we can get the output is with the value 0 to 4. Okay, so we can execute it. So you can see here we have inserted. Okay, using update, can you add one element at a time? Just like add. Can you add one element at a time? No. Here integer object is not iterable, so we cannot add single element. So to add this one, what we have to do? We have to convert it into list first. And if you want to add, then it is okay. Then 40 is there. Are you getting my point? So integer, if you put only 40, now it is an integer, you cannot add. Can you add one set like this way? Now it is okay, no issue. But integer we cannot add. Are you getting my point? So this is what our set. Next, to copy a set into another set. Suppose we have a set here, set 1 is there. Here 3 elements are there, Messi, Ronaldo, and Neymar. And here we create another set, my set copied. So here we copied all the content from my set 1 to my set copied. And here you display both my set 1, my set underscore 1, my set copied. We receive same output, display the same output. We can display the output. We can get the output is this one. You can see original set as well as the copied set, both are same. So this is what our original set and this is what our copied set. Here content is same. Okay, next pop element, pop function to delete first element. Are you getting? Say you just see this one. Now first of all you just see the program. Here set is what? Here 4 elements are there, Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar, and Zidane. So first time we display it. So the output is what? This is what our output. Here we apply the pop. Now here the first element is what? Zidane. So it will return the first element. It will delete the first element. It will delete the first element. The remaining element is what? Neymar, Messi, and Ronaldo. Neymar, Messi, and Ronaldo. If you apply 1 second pop element, it will delete the first element. In this case, first element is what? Neymar. So delete the Neymar. The output will be what? Messi and Ronaldo. Are you getting? So every time, so see one thing. Here in original, if you while we are defining, the first element what is Messi. But in this case, the position of the Messi is what? It is third. So that's why in set, the position is immaterial. So in this case, first data is what? Zidane. So it will delete the Zidane. Next Neymar. Next time once we apply the pop, definitely it will delete the Messi. Here we are taking the same set and we are applying the same pop. In that case also, the first it will delete the Zidan. Now you can see display of the my set is one is what this one, and display of the my this one is same. Both you can see both are same. That means internally it arranges something. It arranges, that means what, Python arranges something. So if you identify, just Google it. If you identify in the description, in the comment section, you just tell your findings. Okay, the output will be the different, na? Because the display will be different, na? Because here the position is immaterial. But in both the cases, you just see, in both the cases the output is same. Why it is so? If it is immaterial, if the position immaterial, still both the cases output is same. If output is different, maybe it's okay, then no problem. First time we are deleting, in both the cases it is Zidan. Next, remove a particular element. So in this case it removes the first element, so it will remove the Zidan. In this case, suppose we want to remove something. Suppose here 4 elements are there: Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar and Zidane. And here you can display it, and we remove the Ronaldo particular element, not the first. So if you display it, you can see the Ronaldo is not there. We can execute it. You can see here Ronaldo is not there. Okay, suppose Neymar, we want to delete the Neymar, not the Ronaldo. You want to delete the Neymar, so you just mention the Neymar and execute it. You can see here Neymar is not there. So in this way we can delete an element from this. Achha, what if you want to delete an element which is not present? Maradona is not present and we want to delete it, so it will give an error, key error. Okay, so if you want to remove an element and that element is not present in the set, then it will give an error. So to handle such type of situation, we may use if else, or we may use try and except. Are you getting my point? We may use if else, or we may use try and except. Achha. How can you do? Suppose here my set is there. So first of all, we can do, just shorten the things. Here we have a set. Here in this set 3, 4, 5, 6 is there. First of all, we just take the element, enter the element to delete, and if that element is present in the set, then remove it. Otherwise it will print the element is not present in the set, in the given set. Okay, are you getting my point? So here we want to run it. So 4 is there or not? The content of the set after remove means what? Now you can see 4 is not there. Suppose we want to delete 10. So 10 is not there, so it will print the output, the element is not present in the set. Are you getting my point? Now remove using try and except, that is also okay. Suppose we have a 4 elements, so Lee, Chain, Lean and Sindhu. Enter the element to delete. Suppose here we want to delete, say, Lee. So after you just see Lee is not here. Are you getting my point? Now suppose you want to delete something. Now you can see the entered element is not present in the set. Achha, next is discard function. Here the set is there. So my set 22, 22, 333, 444, the date is there. So first enter the element and we want to discard it. So here we can see here, here we want to discard, say, 444. We can see if you delete it, you can see 444 is not there. So what we can do, we can print it before delete and after delete. Are you getting my point? So then it will be okay. So here say 333. So before delete 333 is there, but after delete 333 is not there. Achha, suppose we want to delete 99. So it will not delete anything. So you can see the difference between remove and discard. In discard, if the element is not there, it will give an error. But in discard, if you use discard, if the element is not there, it will not give any error. So I think discard is the better way of deleting an element. Next is clear. Suppose you want to flash out the content of the content of the shed. In that case, we have to use clear function. So here my set is there. So here three elements are there: To Kill a Mockingbird, The Great Gatsby, and 100 Years of Solitude. So in that case, here the content were complete, and if you write mySet.clear, it will flash out the thing. So we can display the set before clear and after clear. So before clear, this is the output. After clear, the same mySet is what? It is empty. Okay. Next, mathematical operations. Here definitely it's a set. Definitely we can use union, intersection, difference, and symmetric difference. So we will see one by one. So already you know union means what? Suppose we have a set 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, one set is there, and another set is 10 and 20, and if you apply union, the output will be what? 1 2 3 4 10 20. So to apply union, we may use dot union or this symbol. Okay, so this is for union, and or we may use mySet1 dot union mySet2. That means we want to apply union operation in between mySet1 and mySet2. So definitely we can, in this case the output is what? This one. Now we can apply same mySet1 union mySet1. The output will be what? The same mySet1, 1 2 3 4. Okay, so this is what you can apply union between two sets. Similarly, we can apply intersection between two sets. So mySet1 1 2 3 4, mySet2 1 2 3 4. So already you know 1 2 3 4. This is what our set 1. Another set is what? 3 4 5 6. If you apply intersection, then output will be what? Only 3 and 4. So mySet1 dot intersection mySet2. If you apply this one, the output will be what? We want to see the output. We can execute it. We can say it is 3 and 4. So definitely answer will be what? It is 3 and 4. So for intersection, we may use mySet1 dot intersection mySet2 or AND operation like this. So just like this is for union, this is for intersection. So we can apply intersection with same intersection mySet1 intersect mySet1. So same we can get the answer. Okay, so in this way we can apply the intersection. Now we can apply the difference. Okay, so difference is what? Already you know the difference. Suppose we have a set here. In this set 1 2 3 4 is there. 1 2 3 4 is there. This is what our set 1. In set 2 the content is what? 3 4 5 6. Okay, so for the difference we write dot the difference. We can write like this way, or you may write minus. So you can see this is for union, this is for intersection, and this is for the difference. So difference is what? Remove the elements if that element is present in the set 2. So we can see 3 and 4 is present in 3 and 4 is present in the set 2. So definitely you have to remove it, and if you display it, the output should be 1 and 2. Okay, so output of this one is this one. mySet1 minus set2 is 2 is what? This one. Okay, mySet1 minus mySet1. mySet1 minus set, definitely should be the null. Nothing should be there. mySet2 minus mySet1. That means what? mySet2 is what? 3 4 5 6. So remove elements which are present in mySet1. So you can say 3 and 4 is there. So remove 3 and 4. The output will be what? 5 and 6. Okay, next symmetric difference. Symmetric difference is what? Returns element present in either x or y but not in both. That means what? 1 2 3 4 is there, 5 6. If 1 2 3 4 is there and 3 4 5 6 there, in that case output should be what? 1 2 5 6. So you have to remove the common elements. So we can set in set 1 Dropbox, Python, Microsoft Office, PowerPoint is there. In mySet2 Jira, Python and Gmail is there. So these are common. So for symmetric underscore difference, we write dot symmetric underscore difference, or we can use this symbol. This symbol. So you can see the output. Except Python, all the elements are there. Gmail, Microsoft, PowerPoint, Jira and Dropbox for both the cases. for both the cases. Okay. Next, membership operators in and not in. So we can see one sentence is there. My set is set. We define it. Yatra Pratibha Apsara Prapnotihi. Yatra Pratibha Apsara and Prapnotithi. The meaning is where talent meets opportunity. Do you know where it is? Where it is there? Where you can find it? You just in the comment section. You just tell me where you have seen this particular line. Yatra, Pratibha, Apsara and Prapnotihi. So here the set is what? My set. If you display the my set, here it will display the distinct symbol. Distinct symbol. Here you can say how many H are there. You can say how many H are there? One, only two H are there. But here it is how many S are there? One, single one. How many V are there? Only one V. Okay. How many A are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. But here only single A is there. Achha, remember one thing. Small a and capital A both are different. That's why it accommodates both small a and small capital A. So capital A in my set. Capital is there, yes, that's why it is true. Capital Z in my set, Z is there, no, that's why it is false. So if A in set, if the A is there in the set, it will return true, otherwise it will return false. It's a very simple. Next, set comprehension is a very useful. For that, definitely we have to use curly braces like this. So x into x into x for x in range. So x range is what? 5. That means the x should be what? It should be 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the set, my set will be what? My set is equal to 0 into 0, 1 into 1, 2 into 2, 4, 3 into 3, 9, 4 into 4, 16. So instead of this one, we can do x square, or we may mention the x to the power x. Instead of x to the power y, we may mention x to the power x. Okay, and we can get it the output. Okay, you can see here the output is not in order. It is not in order. So x varies from 1 to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 to the power 1, 1. 2 to the power 2, 4. 3 to the power 3, 27. 4 to the power 4, 256. Okay. Achha. Next is what? Eliminate duplicate elements present in the list. Suppose one list is there. We want to delete duplicate elements. So what we can do? First of all, we create the list and convert that list into set. Once we convert into set, it will eliminate the data properly automatically. Suppose one list is there here, content is 2, 3, 5. The answer is 2, 3, 5, no problem, because all the elements are distinct. Okay. Now once again, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 5. Now you can see here all the elements are distinct. So inside the list, duplicate values are there. But here in the set, no duplicate values are there. Next, display different words, different vowels present in the given word. Suppose one word is there, academician. Okay, how many vowels are there? So how to do this one? So here we just enter the my word, that is academician, and another set, my word. Another set. So first convert this into set. So this is what our set. So we can print the set also. Our V is there and we apply the intersection between V and my set. Intersection between my set and V. Okay, here we can display the my set also. Here we can display the my set also. So just copy it. Okay, and here you just put it. Okay, put it. The content of the set is, it is my set. It is my set. We can now enter the value. Suppose it is academician. Enter it. Now this is what our set. We have entered academician. We convert it into set. Output is this, and intersect with V and the our set. Okay, so common is what? A is there? Yes. E is there? Yes. I is there? Yes. O is there? No. U is there? No. So definitely output will be what? I, A, I, E. Okay. So you can say it's the application of intersection. So in this we can get how many vowels are there now and what are those vowels. Next, set comparisons. So here we can check it. So intersection underscore update, remove the items in the set that are not present in other. You can check is disjoint, is subset, or is superset. If both the sets are disjoint, it will print true, otherwise it will return false. If any set is a subset of another set, it will return true, otherwise return false. If any set is a superset of the other set, it will return true, otherwise it will return false. That already you know. So suppose A and B subset are there. If A and B both are disjoint, so if you apply is disjoint, in that case output will be true. If A and B are not disjoint, in that case output will be false. If A is a subset, A is a superset of B, if it is a superset of B, then it will return true, otherwise return false. If A is a subset of B, then it will return true for this case, otherwise it will return false. So we can see the output, we can see the program, Python program. So we have a two sets, set X and set Y. In set X we have a few elements, a passage to India, invisible man and beloved. In set Y, beloved, things fall apart, and the colors purple. So you can see here set X dot intersection underscore update set Y. So remove the items in this set that are not present in other. Okay, so you can see here in set X, the passage to India and invisible net, these are not there, but beloved is there. That's why the output is what? Beloved. Okay. Next we have a three sets, set X, set Y, set Z. Okay, and here set X badminton, football, shooting and wrestling. Set Y wrestling, boxing, tennis and football. Set Z squash, football, gymnastics and wrestling. Set X dot intersection underscore update set Y, set Z. So it will identify the common. So we can see wrestling and football, these two elements are common for all. That's why the output is what? This one. So we can use this one or we can use this one. Okay. In this case, if you use this one, it will not change the content of the X. Okay. But if you use this one, it will change the content of the X. Are you getting my point? Okay, is check of is disjoint. So we can see here we have a set X, here the content are apple, banana and cherry. Set Y, Google, Microsoft, Apple. Both are disjoint, false, because apple is there. It's a common thing is there, common elements are there. So if you element the apple from this set, it will be true. Okay, if it will be true, because it is disjoint, but definitely it should be false because apple is there. Is subset, we have a two set, set X and set Y. In set X, the elements are Burj Khalifa, Shanghai Tower, One World Trade Center. In set Y, Shanghai Tower, One World Trade Center. So is subset X is set X is subset of set X. So it should be not set X, it should be set Y. It should be set y. The answer is false because set x is not subset of set y. So if you change it now, if it is y and if it is x, is set y is subset of set x? Set y is subset of set x. That means is set y is subset of set x, output will be true because Shanghai Tower is there, 1 World Trade is also there. So definitely if you execute it, we can get the output true. Are you getting my point? Achha. Next we can see another example. Is superset, definitely we can check it. So set x, same elements are there. Burj Khalifa, Shanghai Tower, 1 World Trade Center. Set y, Shanghai Tower, 1 World Trade Center. Is set x is superset of set y? Definitely it is true. Achha. We can use for set comparison, we can use comparison operator, equal to, not equal to, greater than equal to, less than equal to. Okay, you can see. So here we have a 4 sets. Okay, so better to put all the sets together, run it, we can get the output. Okay, you can see the output. Achha. Set 1, set 2, set 3, set 4. First set is the superset of the second set. Set 1 is superset of set 2. It's a true. Set 1 is superset of set 2. Set 1 is a set 1 is a subset of set 2. It's a false. Set 1 is not subset of set 2. So to check superset we use this one. To check subset we use this one. Both set are equivalent. Set 1, set 2. Set 1, set 2. Both are equivalent. We can check it. Next, set 1 not equal to set 2. Both are not equivalent. Definitely it is true. Set 1, set 2 both are same. Definitely false. Both are not same. Set 2 and set 4. Are they same? Set 1 and set 4. Sorry. Set 2 and set 4. You can check. Set 2 and set 4. Are they same? Are they equivalent? The answer is true. Okay. So two sets are equivalent or not? We use this symbol. Both are not equivalent. We use this one. Is this set is subset of this set? You can use this one. Is this set is superset of this set? You can use this one. Okay. Finally, we have a frozen set. Now already you know set is mutable, means we can change it. Suppose we want to define a set which is immutable, we cannot change it. So you don't want to change it. In that case, we have to define frozen set. The frozen set are the immutable. That is, the items of the frozen set cannot be changed. Cannot be changed. So the frozen set are immutable sets. That is, the items of the frozen set cannot be changed. Moreover, we cannot change or append the content of the frozen set by using the function like add and remove. We cannot implement add and remove as we have seen. So we have a set here. We define as a frozen set. Here the elements are Sachin, Dhoni, Kapil and Murli. We can see the type. The type is it's a frozen set, and we can see the elements of the frozen set. So the frozen set are Kapil, Sachin, Murli, Dhoni, and suppose we want, now we can execute it. We can see the output. Now suppose can we add element into the frozen set and execute it. Now you can see the error, attribute error. Frozen set object has no attribute add. We cannot add. So definitely it is immutable. It is immutable. You cannot change it. So suppose we want to, if you don't want to change anything in a particular set, in that case we have to define as a frozen set. Okay. So that's the end of this particular video. Thank you very much.